Hey, I'm trying to get on here. I got something on my screen that I cannot take off. Hey, friend, what's happening? What's happening? Hey, friend. And so I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing to get this off of here. Okay. All right. I see I got some people on here, y'all. I was playing around earlier and I did something and I think I messed up an overlay. So I'm trying to get back to it. So hold on just one moment. I see it now. Let me see if I can take this off of here. Okay, now I'm in a little circle. That's not going to work. Um, so let's see if we can do this and get me back on track. Hey, friend, how you doing? Hope all is well. Let me come on, go this way. This way. Okay. Do. All right, so we're on here making this thing work. Oh, that cut me off. All right, I don't know what this circle thing is, and we're gonna try to figure it out. But hey, friend, how y'all doing? Hope all is well. We are uh, trying all kind of new stuff, trying to see what this thing is all about, as far as the actual um, live streaming is with this podcast. I'm doing a lot of different things. So I'm just trying to figure some things out. So just continue to bear with me. I'm learning this thing as we go along, but I don't want to. I think it's right here. Ah, all right. Learn how to do that. So anyway, hey friend, what's going on? How y'all doing? Hope all is well. We are excited about today's podcast. I'm Sky Up, and I am your host. So I'm going to go and try to get this going. I realize I can do add people on here now, and we're going to try to do that tonight because we have an interesting topic. We have a few interesting topics, just the way we break it down. So again, how y'all doing? Give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here. I'm trying to get the comments on here. I thought I was able to do that, and I believe they're up now. So let me know you're here. Say hello to me. How you doing? Hey, friend, where's my family at? Y'all, my family, whether we're blood or not, we're still family. So how y'all doing? Again, this is Sky Up with it here at your Hey Friend podcast, and I am your host. I'm excited about this podcast, and again, we've got something that needs to happen right now, but I have to go do something right quick. I totally forgot. You guys, please stand by. Just don't go anywhere. Let me see if I can do this without having to move anywhere. So y'all stay right here. Give me about 15 minutes. All right. Seconds. 15 seconds. All right, I'm in 15 seconds, not 15 minutes. So, how y'all doing? What's going on? I had to go get something up off the board and that I had that I was looking at. So, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We're here to have a good time. So, if you're in again, say hi to me. Let me know you're in the house. Let me know you're in the room. I can't hear you, but I think I can see the comments. Let me see if I can see the comments. Are the comments coming in? Um, are y'all out there? Anybody out there? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get us started with the Hey Friend podcast. Again, I'm your host Sky Up, and I hope you guys have had a blessed week. It's really exciting. This podcast thing, I've been telling people about it. People said they want to jump on, so I'm hoping that that can happen. Um, if you're on, please let me know. That I cannot take off. So I am going to go ahead and lower that down so we can see exactly who's on. So again, if you're on, please let me know. I would like to know if you're here. We're going to talk about some things that you can identify with, that I identify with, that we all can identify with, and just going to be grown and sexy. Grown and sexy is not grown is maturity. Sexy is not anything sexual. Sexy is like chocolate cake to me. Chocolate cake is sexy to me because it's good. Okay, a nice suit is sexy to me, and some shoes are sexy to me. That's just a word I use. So it's not sexual. It's just sexy, hot, good, fly. That's cold blooded. I mean, whatever you decide to use that word, sexy is that word for me. So that's why I would say grown and sexy. And so we thank all you that have come on thus far with us. We're growing a lot more in this podcast world. There's so many more that have done this years and years before me. And this is not my element. So it's really fun learning, failing, trying, redoing, because I can only get better. So I know we will do that. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. Normally there's three, but right now I want to talk about something that there's a fly in here. I'm sorry, I mean a gnat in here. Um, Something I want to talk about, and this I guess three main things that they are, and it's I always like to bring more topics up than just one. But how many of you have heard this word? So many things I've got to tell you. There's a song that says that, but I'm afraid I don't know how, because it's a possibility that you'll look at me differently. So many people use your name in vain. Y'all know that song? I know y'all can hear that song. Somebody changed it and put Lord on it. And so, but I'm talking about love. Love. What does love mean to you? What is love? How is love connected to you? I just came from a wedding rehearsal. I am actually the wedding coordinator, help decorate the church, and will also be um, able to walk the bride down. She calls me her big brother. Also, I will be doing the reception, decorating reception. I'm really excited about it because it's something, again, out of my comfort zone. God is allowing me to do some things. You know, sometimes when you hold on stuff so tight, he can't bless you because your hands aren't open. So when you release some things, then he's able to bless you some more. I'm just trying to get this thing right. I didn't get it as high as I wanted to. So I'm just trying to make sure that you all can see me and I can see you all. Hey, what's up, Chandra? Thank you for tuning in as usual. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? It's good to see you. This is my podcast called Hey Friend for the Grown and Sexy. So we're here. We're doing what we do. There's a lot of people on here. Thank you all for being here. I'm really excited about it. My drill team is ending their rehearsal. So if you hear them, that's them leaving. But anyway, we're talking about love. Love. How many of you experience love? True love, real love. Love in a friendship, love in a familyship, love in a partnership, whatever it may be. Love in your neighbor or your kids or your brother or your sister, you know, a family member, somebody that is really close to you. Um, there's a lot of people that I love, but on different levels. And so there's this four-letter word that can sometimes get us in trouble because we use it sometimes loosely and lightly. We tell people we love them when we really don't. Sometimes we use the word love so we can get over on somebody when we really don't mean it. And I don't understand why people do that, but they do. Um, And so, with that being said, it's really hard sometimes to know if someone truly loves you, and that's one thing that I really want to talk to you about. I know that three common theories describe the types of love from the Greek inspired theory. We know that there is the eros love, the philia love, and the agape love. And so we know that Eros love is the passionate, the desire driven love that most of us want for our hearts, want a partner that we can love. And then the filial love is the affectionate, platonic love that we have for somebody, close friends, like the one who helped me get this set up on StreamYard, who's been helping me after. Um, Everyone left. He stayed with me and was walking me through my son. I have so much love for my little brother Norris Henderson and his wife Lisa. I love them dearly. Um, to all of my parents and kids here at ITAP, I love them. That's that type of love. The agape love is that unconditional, selfless, and um, that love for all humanity, that he love that Christ died on the cross for us. That type of love, that love that is looks beyond your faults and see your need. That love that is unconditional. And so we know that there are these three different types of love. And if there's somebody that want to come and talk to me about it, let's get on the line and let's talk about the type of love that you know about, that you share, you want to share, you want to come and talk to me about it, and just plain old, I love you. Ain't gonna need. Okay, right, Stephanie. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I've heard that so much that people say, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Have you ever told somebody that, or has somebody ever told you that? I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes when someone says that, it just depends on who it is. Because I don't want anybody just come up to me talking, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Because I really don't know if I want your love. I know that's between me and God. I got to work that thing out for myself. But yeah, that's it. I mean, there are some people that you have to love. Love from a distance. Love with a long handled spoon, as the old folks used to say. And I guess I'm that in that category now. So that I have to do that. Sometimes you have to love people with a long handled spoon and feed them love from way over there while I'm way over here. Because I still love you, but I ain't got to fool with you. But is that real love? I mean, I used to think about that. Is that really loving somebody when you can love them, but you really don't want to deal with them? I mean, what's that? What's that really about? What kind of love is that? So I'm just trying to figure out this whole thing that we're talking about love. It's hard sometimes to love people. It's hard sometimes to be loved, and I can attest to that sometimes I'm hard to love, um, because I don't know if I really want to reciprocate it. I don't know if I want to give it back, the love that's given to me, because I've loved so hard and I've given it out so much and so freely. And when it doesn't return back to me like I give it out, I have to remember everybody doesn't love like everybody loves. And so sometimes people love you for the wrong reasons. And so your love is genuine, but their love is good until you stop doing for them. And so I'm trying to figure out, that whole thing, even at this age, seeing and watching people and listening to people that have been married for years, people that have been through marriages and divorces like myself, just listening to older people, to younger people, to just exactly what love is. I mean, how do you feel about love? Really, really, what is your definition of love? I mean, I sometimes don't get it. I mean, I know there's those three ancient models, the categories that I've listed: Eros, Philia, and Agape. But are there more? I mean, we know that there's the love that we call intimacy, the intimacy and feelings of closeness and connection and bondedness, not that the intimacy. There's sometimes I would rather be intimate with someone than being in love with someone, because I don't have to deal with the physical. I don't have to deal with soul ties, if you will. I don't have to deal with all the other. Just being close to them. It doesn't have to actually be touching. I don't have to touch somebody to love them. I don't have to be intimate with them. Um, I found that out just by being around certain people and learning them as they're learning me, and not in a relationship of dating, but just a good friend. Um, I can say my brother who passed in 2017, I love that dude. Like, he was my ace boom coon. When you seen Jonathan, you see me. When you see me, you see Jonathan. And it wasn't, eventually we was gonna find each other, because that was just the type of love that we had for each other. The intimacy for me and him was going, hanging out, going to Kansas City, on the way to Kansas City, having talks like nobody's business about anything, about being free, and him checking me checking him laughing at me laughing at him. That's what it was all about. That's an intimacy love between two brothers. Has nothing to do with physical touch, a lustful spirit, nothing like that. It was just intimate. And I have so many relationships that I can be intimate with people that know me, that love me, that trust me, that know my faults, but still love me unconditionally. That's that closeness that sometimes you can't find. Somebody said, I would love to be your friend. Really don't know if I want any more friends. I got enough, huh, chicken? I got enough friends. But okay, right now I just need to keep my peace intact. So, but yeah, we definitely miss Jonathan. I miss that boy, brother. Miss that boy all the time. So, but I know he's saying, "Go ahead, big head. I see you." And keep doing your thing, little brother. And so that helps me to keep going on. And so I just been, trying to figure out this thing called love. So not just the intimacy part of it, but the passion, that the drives leading to romance, attraction, and sexual desire. I mean, I've been on both sides of the marriage line of passion. Passion for someone who, like I said, a lustful spirit, because that's exactly what it is. To love on somebody and lust after them. That's a desire, that passion, the passion that burns for somebody else, to be close to them, to be touching, where you can't tell your skin from their skin, where it begins and where it ends. That's that passion that if I'm gonna be close to you, if I'm gonna be next to you, if I don't know where your skin ends and mine begin, then I need to know what that passion is, the intimate passion of touching, of being close, that drives me crazy. That when you're not around, and when you yonder way, I can just close my eyes and hold myself and be like, yes, I feel that thing from them. So that's something else. And then that comes along with, the intimacy has a place, and the passion has a place, but then there's also something called a commitment. And that sometimes in commitment in love, sometimes it's not hard, but because we're flesh, and because we're of the dirt, and because we know the enemy he is the ruler of the earth, the dirt. We know that he attacks our flesh, and he puts stuff in our minds. And so if we don't have an intimacy and a passion for somebody, the commitment, being in a relationship with somebody, being in a marriage with somebody, being in whatever it may be, if you don't have a commitment, nothing lasts. If you don't have a commitment, and it takes two people, or that has the understanding of the maturity, if you will, the and not just maturity, but the wisdom within yourself to know, this is the only person I want to love. This is the only person I want to be committed to. This is the only person I want to have passion with. This is the only person I want to be intimate with, in a relationship that is committed with love, with the touching, and the being close, and to think them, you can inhale and smell their scent. I mean, that is commitment to loving somebody. So we know that there are the three again, like I said, the three Greeks that we have, and then we have the intimacy, the passion, and the commitment. Stephanie, what are you saying? Maturity, commitment, honesty, patience also plays a part. It all plays a part. I mean, there's a whole bunch of words that we can connect to all of that. And in the middle of it is love. There's so many words that we can put around in a circle. Matter of fact, I might just make a t-shirt and wear it next week that says love in the middle and put honesty and patience and maturity and commitment and uh, passion and intimacy, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So I mean that's pretty much it. It's all surrounding love. Love is the center. I mean, just like Jesus is the center of my joy, love is the center. And so, thank you, Stephanie, for all those words. That's my sister in Waco, Texas, who I love. Her and her husband, them as my peoples too. Love them dearly. Stephanie, I've been knowing her a long, long time, and her husband has been my brother since they became one. So in season and out of season, it is what it is. So I'm grateful for them. But then there's three love theories. Have you heard about the love theories? I've been researching this thing after it was put on my spirit to talk about love to you all, and I found out the theory is drawing from a place from somebody, this author's work. I think her name is Helen Fisher's work. She is a um, anthropologist. I think that's how you say it. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I'm sorry. And it suggests that people generally experience three great loves that become increasingly healthy and mature. And so that in itself, it talks about the idealistic love. Once, often the first love. The first love that you experience is characterized by intense passion and can be emotionally developmental. And I can put this out here and I say, let me see. Do you remember your first love? Your puppy love, even if it was puppy love. Um, I remember there were some people, some girls back in the day that used to just, I thought, they would be cute as a girlfriend, you play that out. And then you come to a level where you think she is it forever and always. And I have to say, chicken, her for me was Gina Hayes. Gina Hayes was my first love, puppy love, who I thought I would never be with anybody else when she became my girlfriend. That was February 9th, 1977. That's why I remember that so well. I actually met her again for the second time. We were in kindergarten at Shiloh Baptist Church, her and Judy Wells, rest her soul, which is her cousin. We were under the table playing hide and seek during a Christmas thing. I don't know what it was. And it was had to do with some type of, I think, if it was Bible camp or some type of, Gall Valley. I don't know what it was. I don't remember, but I remember them up under the table. But then when we re-met again, which is a part of my story, my dance story, when her cousin Stephen Lewis invited me to his mom's house for a Tupperware party, said, come meet my cousins. And I went over there and didn't realize it was Gina until later on down when we started talking about it. But I seen her for the first time and I was like, she is chocolate and beautiful to me. I know I was in seventh grade. Woo! But that was my first love. That was February 7th, 1977. 2 days later, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And she said yes. I like you. Do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe. Yeah, all that stuff. Anyway, so Call Valley had a lot of first love. Right, chicken. Yes. So anyway, um, and I mean, I understand when young people are like, I love them. They're the only one for me. I'm not gonna be with nobody else, and they're not gonna be with anybody else. I say, okay, y'all keep living. I tell the kids I have a our time. There are some people though who have their first loves and their loves in high school, and it lasts forever. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it happen. So anyway, so that's idealistic love. She was my idealistic love. I thought she would be it. It was my first one, and that was going to be it. So then there's a hard love. This love, while still passionate, presents challenges and teaches important life lessons. I think we've had some of those too. Or maybe it was people was giving me hard love. Them orange hotwood tracks. Would you consider that hard love? Orange hotwood tracks, because I believe that maybe it was hard to love me being a kid because I was so hard headed, but I was so much fun. I thought I was fun with a lot of people. I had a lot of friends, a lot of cousins. Cousins are your first friend, your first best friends. Redmond Ford, they were my first friends. I love them, but I think that Mama was giving me hard love with them hotwood tracks. I mean them orange hotwood tracks. So I think that was her telling me she loved me, but sometimes it was hard. It was hard, and it presented challenges for her and for me, mainly me, and them hotwood tracks, the orange ones. But anyway, I'm grateful for the hard love Mama gave me. Then is that grounded love. We're talking about the three love theories. This is the healthiest and most fulfilling stage, characterized by deep connection and lasting commitment. Grounded. To being grounded in love. That is something that I see a lot of people have in their marriage. I see it in family members. I see it with even friends. That's grounded. They're rooted and grounded in love, and whichever category that love is in, however you categorize that love, be it a husband and wife, be it a brother and sister, be it best friends, it's grounded in love. And with that itself, just that itself, it's a lot. I mean, it's the healthiest, it's the most fulfilling. You can count on it to be in there. You can know that it's there, regardless. They know your faults. They don't worry about you. You know, uh, being they're not judging you. I should say. They may check you. That's I think grounded love and hard love is kind of intertwined, which is the idealistic love. But it's hard love sometimes because they have to tell you the truth. If it's really grounded in love, because you're able to receive what they tell you, because it's love that's grounded. And so with that, it's really exciting to know that. And if you hear shh and all that stuff and kids running back and forth, the girls are just getting out of drill team rehearsal. So, but anyway, the whole thing of grounded love is just that. It's grounded. It's rooted and grounded. It's stuff that you can't take for granted. I mean, because it's there. You know it's going to be there. You know it's locked in. So it's exciting to know that grounded love is real love, and it's the most healthiest. So with that, we have, like I said, there's this thing we call love, and we have the three Greek things that Greek inspired, which is the eros, philia, and the agape. And then we have those three that are, I guess, the theory of love, which is intimacy, passion, and commitment. And then we talked about the three love theory, the triangular love theory, So I'm trying to break some stuff down, and this came through the Helen Fisher's work, which is an author, an anthropologist. She has this um, uh, idealistic love, excuse me, the hard love and the grounded love. So, with all that being said, okay, all of that, Mama, Mama Sandra, Mama Lucas, rest her soul. Yes, she did not play because but Steph, the chicken. That's because you had a hard head, girl. You had a hard head. I mean, you used to get me in trouble all the time. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't get on here. Don't put nothing in the chat. Okay, you put it out there. Okay. ah, I need for you, Stephanie. I need for you to get Chrome, Google Chrome. Anybody that wants to come on has to have Google Chrome. Google Chrome. You can't be on your iPhone, so it has to be an Android or a laptop. It doesn't matter if it's a Mac or if it's you don't have to be sorry, you my sis. But I want y'all to be able to come on. So if I add you on, you'll be able to pop up. And I want to be able to hear your voice so that people can hear us talking back and forth instead of me reading your text and trying to talk to you. And I know you have more to say, and I would love for you to be a co-host with me whenever you want to. So that's for anybody. But Stephanie, you can actually do that now if you'd like. If you can do that, I will get you on. Other than that, from the things that we've been talking about is love. We also know that there is this new thing. Well, I don't know if it's new thing, but I had never heard of it until I got older, and it was about love languages. And I was told that there's 5, and I have. Let me see what my time is. I have about 10 more minutes. So let's look at these love languages. Let's identify them. There's 5. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is expressing love through compliments, praise, and appreciated words. Hey, Alina Ross, Chicken's on here. Stephanie Glass is on here. Alina Ross, my cousin. So we're talking about love. We're talking about the 5 love languages now. They are words of affirmation, which is the first one. I'll break those down to you. The second one is quality time. Who loves quality time? Receiving gifts. But what kind of gifts? Gifts that keep on giving, or gifts that, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Acts of service, physical touch. What is your love language? Which one of the 5 of those is? Words of affirmation is expressing love through compliments, praise, and appreciative words. Is that your love language? What about quality time? Thoughtful giving undivided attention and creating focus one-on-one time. Is that your love language? What about receiving gifts? Thoughtful gifts that show love, whether small or large, and are a symbol of appreciation. Is that maybe your love language? What about acts of service? Performing helpful actions and doing things for your partner to alleviate their workload or their stress. Are you their peace? Are you part of the problem? Never mind. That's not love. Acts of service. That's number 4. Number 5 is physical touch. Expressing affection through hugs, holding hands, and other forms of physical intimacy. What is your love language? Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts. That was me snapping, I'm sorry. Acts of service, physical touch. You have 5. Which one is yours? Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, physical touch. Well, I think, I don't know, I've gotten to the point where I really don't need gifts. Acts of service is nice, but I expect that because that's just for me. I just think that's what you're supposed to do in the partnership with me. That be friend, family, or lover, whatever. Words of affirmation is the same. I mean, I expect you to express your love through commitment, compliments, and praise and appreciation because I do that. I do that. So I that's just natural. Physical touch. I mean, if we're in an intimate, passionate, committed relationship, then I think there should be a physical. So I think for me is quality time, and I have to say that because most of that is on me. I do a lot in the community. I have this youth center. I take care of my mom. I work at a school. I do a lot of young people, a lot of parents. So the one that, I think for me, it would have to be a love language of quality time, giving undivided attention and creating focus one-on-one time. To have somebody in my life that would say, hey, take a ride with me. And we end up at the lake or a park or a place where they will pull out a blanket with a basket, some wine, and say, follow me. And have a little picnic, a little chilled out moment, a woosah together. You got me wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. No, I'm just playing. That's Jesus. But I think that's what my love language would be. I would have to go with quality time. Because even with me, loving myself, loving on me, knowing how to love me is when I go and spend some time, take some time for Stephen, some one-on-one time with Stephen, and the Lord. And so I think for me, it's quality time because I spend quality time with. Okay, that's another thing. It's a two-step song. Anyway, I'm learning how to re-love me all over again because I thought I did, and I do. But when you have the quality time is so very important um, because it's not rushed, it's not predicted, it's not forced, it's not um, scripted. It's just quality time, quality, um, making sure that it's a one-on-one thing, making sure it's focused, creating focus and undivided attention. Man, when I get that, that's when I just go all in. And I've gone all in. And when that quality time, I think, is broken, I think that's when I get nervous because I'm like, well, my time is so valuable, so important to me of the service that I give, which is my passion, which is my purpose. That when I make time for quality time for someone and it's not there on the same level from them, then I believe that's why God has, nope, I'm not God, why I have me by myself. I'm not going to put that on God. I am not going to put that on God. That's all me. Norris, Lisa, don't say nothing, but that's all me. So that's funny to me. So I think that I would have to say, um, I would have to say that it's definitely for me quality time. That's my love language. So what is Lisa? You ready to jump on? Norris, put Lisa on. I want y'all to see how beautiful my brother's queen is. Um, don't lie on the Lord. That's what I said, Norris. I took it back. I took it back. Let me see. I've got some stuff here. Hey, friend. That's Kawanda Richardson. Y'all, that is my Josephine to my Joe Clark. What? Nashville in the house. Okay. I'm going to see if I can do this. So y'all, keep stay with me. I'm having so much fun. But let me see. What time is it? We've got about 2 minutes, Lisa, because I really want to stay on schedule. But I'm loving having to be able to do this. So let me see if I can pull you on right quick. If I can, I'm gonna pull Norris on because we did it the other night. Um, I was able to pull him on to the screen, Lisa. So but let me see if I can get my sister on here right quick. I just want y'all to see Lisa Henderson. She is a queen in her own right, and she's married one of my little brothers. And so I just sent it to your inbox, Lisa. If you can get in, please do right quick to say hi to the people. No, I ain't ready either. You ain't ready. She said no. She just well. Oh, okay. Okay, Lisa. You okay? I'm not gonna say it out loud. Oh, well, your husband put it on the site. So okay, I'll leave y'all alone tonight. Anybody else? Can I get somebody on here? Can you say good night to the people with me? Anybody want to come on right quick? You gotta there's some things you gotta do. So uh so anyway, I don't like hearing myself. So I like talking, but yeah, it's loud. I just turned up the speaker. So anyway, well, I am trying to see the y'all are doing what your love language is. What is your love language? What is your love language? I mean, we have five of them. Y'all ain't looking crazy. Okay, you'll be on the next one. I'm gonna pull you up, Norris. Y'all stay tuned for next week. My brother Norris is gonna be coming on. He's lives from Wichita, but he lives in Houston, Texas. Him and his wife now. So, oh, okay. You want to come on, Alina? I got my sister Alina, my cousin. Well, she called me her little brother, but she's married to my cousin. Alina Ross, let me see if I can pull you on right quick, y'all. Stay with us for just a moment. I know it is right at my time, I believe. Yes, it's right, but I started a couple minutes late. But let me give. Can I take a couple minutes? I'm gonna try to pull her on here. She wants to explain the difference between love from a single to a marriage relationship. It's different. Yeah, and this is what I was trying to tell everybody, Alina. My difference was coming from the whole thing of the whole thing of I understand the difference. I mean, I know the difference because I've been on both sides. Well, we all have been on both sides. So, but I was just talking in general, just because I was getting want to get people's feedback. So, let me see if I can get my cousin on here. Lena, see if you can get on. I'm sending it to your inbox. Um, and so let's see if that happens. Norris will be ready to be on next week. We'll definitely get you on. All right, so here we go. Let me see. This is what I want y'all to do. When y'all want me to shout something out, please inbox me or tell me. There's one right here. Y'all tune in Saturday and support Trey Richardson, South Godspeed. That's my nephew, Kawanda Richardson, son, Trey Richardson, and the Vanderbilt Commodores against Alabama. Y'all, that's going to be a hell of a game. Vanderbilt is doing his thing, and Trey is contributing like we know he can because he was cold at Highland Park. So if y'all remember that, push it out there. He is number 6. Okay, we're gonna hope he gets ball in his hand. Like if he touches it, he's gonna catch it. Trust and believe that. So Trey and the Vanderbilt Commodores against Alabama. So let's see if we can support. Okay, you can't get in. Okay, well that means I need to get off of here. So no worries. We'll figure some more stuff out. I'll try to get some more people on, and we'll go from there. Other than that, thank you all so very much. Hey, friend, has been a blast tonight. We hope that you find your love language. We hope that you understand the three difference of the Greek inspired love and all the other love theories out there, and then the 5 love languages. Let you try one more time. Okay, she wants to try again. That's the people for you. I love that you want to do that, Alina. So let me go ahead and send this to you one more time before I go. And so we will end hopefully with Alina on here. If not, let's go ahead and get you in. I just hit you again. If not, we'll talk about it tomorrow at school. We work together at Highland Park. She is an awesome counselor at Highland Park High School. If you got a kid in high school, and Alina Ross can get you set up on some good stuff. So if you can't, that's all right. I would talk about it tomorrow at school, and I'll get you on a podcast with me. So other than that, y'all, thank you so very much for tuning in to Hey Friend, because you all are friends. We're all friends. And remember that if someone gets on your nerves at work, at church, at Walmart, at the gas station, don't be like, just be like, hey, friend. And save yourself from, just because if God call you and right after that, you're going to go to hell. You know that. So don't do that. I don't want to come to your service talking about, I hope they make it in. So just say, hey, friend. I'm praying for you, friend, because, yeah. Anyway, God bless you. I love y'all. I really do. I love each and every one of you. Just know that you are important to me. You are important to me. You are important to me. You're important to me. You're important to me. And I pray that God gives you enough. I say that at the very end of all this podcast for Hey Friend. I pray that God gives you enough. I pray that you have enough peace, enough power, enough praise, enough patience, enough love, enough joy, enough strength, enough health, enough of whatever you need to get through, to get by, to get over, to get to the next place. Just know I pray you enough. I pray you enough. God bless you. I love you. Hey, friend. Peace out, y'all. I'm gone. I guess I got to end.